Welcome to the Golden Book. Books are something we learn from for every aspect of our life and any skill for ourselves. Books changes you, improve you, and help you think differently. It's the best friend of human beings. Books help you achieve any goal you have. So why don't we motivate, promote, and help people to read more books? That's why we review a book for a whole week, which we call it the Golden Book. We talk about it, describe it, and explain why you should read it and talk about its author. Because we want more people to read and achieve their goals. Remember that knowledge plus action equals to power. Don't you want to have more power? You can have it by reading the right book, which we review for you, and together we will spread the culture of reading book. So join us for the process. So subscribe our YouTube channel and follow us and other social medias in description below. So this week's golden book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich is a classic. It was written in 1973, but still one of the best sellers and still being recommended by success and money gurus, just as I was. And I kept hearing about this book until I decided to buy and read it by myself because I was curious. And in every bookstore you go, it's in the very first shelf of bestsellers, and I decided to buy it. And it's interesting, once I finished the first chapter, it made me excited to read the rest chapters. It made me learn how famous and successful people used Hill's principles in this book, and how me and you as normal people can use it too to achieve riches. This book will mentally make you ready to achieve riches. I recommend you to keep reading it again and again and keep it close to you as a useful reference to yourself. So whenever you lose focus, you read it and gain all power of achieving again. Because we all know how usually when we read something, after a particular time, we go back to our regular thoughts. So we should keep it in front of us to recharge us every time and give us new thoughts. And as the title says, think. So we need to guide us to think in new ways to achieve great success. This book gives you a clear steps towards success, and it has interesting and useful stories and explains to you how all this worked well in the past. You can use most of those steps in your life, not only for financial success, but for all other aspects in your life. Author of this book is Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich is his best book among all. The reason he wrote this book is Andrew Carnegie, who was the richest man of that time, he tests Napoleon Hill when he was a young boy and see if he's capable in this field, and he understood his formula. After he made sure about him, he asked Hill to spend his coming 20 years of his life in research he did, and he started teaching it to people who doesn't have knowledge about it, so they don't waste their life doing the wrong way. Hill spent 25 years of his life searching and learning this field of life until he became up with this book, which is still among bestsellers till our days. His 13 Steps to Riches is immortal. Napoleon Hill was born on October 26th, 1883, in Virginia, USA. He lived until November 8th, 1970. Died in South Carolina. His book Think and Grow Rich was published in 1937. So that was this week's golden book, and that's it for today. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook on the link below, and follow us in Snapchat. And if you want to be part of the process of spreading the culture of reading book, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next week.